Madame, Monsieur, bonsoir. Bienvenue à ce nouveau rendez-vous sportif. Comme le titre l'indique, il s'agit de mettre en valeur la place du golf à travers des émissions diffusées sur MBC3, notamment Swingtime Golf Show qui sera d'une durée de 26 minutes et également Swingtime Adopt et Golfer Golf Tips, programme qui sera d'une durée de 5 minutes diffusé les mardis et vendredis respectivement, et pendant 32 semaines vous aurez donc l'occasion de vous familiariser avec cette discipline. Bref, une initiative rendue possible grâce à la collaboration entre Market Info Direct et la MBC. Et pour vous accompagner durant ces prochaines semaines, nous avons le plaisir d'avoir sur le plateau Rob Grief, qui est Media Manager de Market Info Direct et également un des responsables de Swingtime Magazine. Hi Rob.
Hi there, Robert. It's fantastic to be with you and the viewers for the next 32 weeks talking the business of golf on the Swingtime Golf Show. The show will provide some fascinating insights into the world of golf, and together with the Swingtime Adopt a Golfer Golf Tips, we will be bringing the sport of golf to the people of Mauritius. This show is an initiative in collaboration with MBC and Market Info Direct. And with that, I'd like to introduce the General Manager, Mr. Dinesh Ray Cully. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rob. Good evening.
Hi.
Well, thank you. Thank you indeed for hosting the premiere of the Swingtime talk show, Talking the Business of Golf. A premiere fascinated program, I believe, would be for all the viewers for the couple of weeks, for 32 weeks. This has been possible under the aegis of Market Info Direct, the company that has been supporting Swingtime for the past years. This initiative, I must say, is unique in its endeavor for promoting and developing golf for Mauritius. The theme has been well selected, coming into two axes, which is business and golf. We believe that such interaction will bring further insights for the sport and also for the welfare of our economy, maintaining the 10 key sectors from finance to investment, and tailor-made even further the hospitality and tourism sector, and not forgetting about the sports and education factor of it. This program, in its endeavor, I believe, will surely support the amateurs, the pros, and also the aspiring young golfers. Swingtime, if I can say, since last year has started 3 main programs under its own initiative via its local and international partners, I must say. The number one had been the first ever Swingtime Corporate Golf Challenge, where we had the first catalyst ever in the business world, bringing international and local all together on one platform of interaction and talking and gearing towards how we can furthermore, as a cluster, as a fraternity, helping within each business for Mauritius. And this is a commitment that we have taken for the next 10 years, by the way. Furthermore, by August last year also, the first corporate social responsibility of Market Info Direct with Swingtime had been the Swingtime Adopt a Golfer program, which I'm sure the viewers will come to understand and know far better in the weeks to come.
Right.
The why of this initiative. It brings together young talents of Mauritius, aspiring golfers, nurturing them, training, developing, and sustaining a level of education for the game and a passion for the game as well, I must say. The program has developed since August, as I said, and that's a 5 years commitment, which means each year we'll be adopting golfers from disadvantaged background, supporting them, and also gearing towards making them one of the best players for Mauritius. And we must not forget that we have now the Olympics, which is in a few years' time, and Mauritius has manifested its intention in be part of it.
Right.
So it might be one of the series.
So the Adopt a Golfer program would be then seen as a seeding ground for developing talent to go onto the Olympic sports?
Of course, and that's with ascertaining the fact that yes, this will be one of the pillars. We believe strongly that the Adopt a golfers will be the key for success for this discipline in Mauritius, and also that will be possible with various stakeholders, both locals and internationals. Now, besides the IWP Golfer program, Swingtime has endeavored furthermore with the Swingtime Mauritius Open. It's another 5 years commitment, meaning that we are here for serious golfing. Right. Just in that, with that, we have this year a hectic program. First of all, the Swingtime Talk Show, which is for 26 minutes each 32 weeks, bringing locals and international guests, local players, pros, golf directors, business personalities, obviously, sharing the know-hows and the IPs and how to getting it furthermore beyond its stage. And I'm sure we will learn. That's a platform, that's a communication that we believe strongly will furthermore enhance the business of golf.
Property and real estate, construction, finance, investment, retail and wholesale, human resource and recruitment, sports and leisure, tourism, education and hospitality. One key, one solution. Market Info Direct. Our business is helping yours to succeed.
With that, let's learn a little bit more about Market Info Direct with its introductory video reel.
Our focus in property and real estate is aimed towards the supply of luxurious yet affordable fractional title units, as well as sectional title units that are comparable to the most sought after in the world. We focus our real estate efforts in Mauritius as well. 4H and Palm Springs brings a different style of exclusivity to the Isle of Mauritius. On completion, fractional and sectional title ownership will be close to limited offerings only. Stake your claim now. Market Info Direct has established bonds with strategic partners worldwide. These partnerships offer you the strength and stability of finance options for your estate purchase. Market Info Direct teams up with Skyprops Finance Services. Skyprops Finance Services is a medium-sized specialist financial investment company and have clients ranging from startup companies through to small family firms with a turnover of in excess of $1 million up to international companies turning over in excess of $100 million and more. One of our other partners, Benz & Partners, offers an active asset management for private as well as institutional clients. The in-depth experience of the functioning of the financial markets by all partners is focused on a long-term value creation of the portfolios of all clients. Market Info Direct has over 15 years human resource management experience in the areas of recruitment, labor relations, employment contracts, performance management, employment equity, skills development implementation, and staff welfare. Our objective is to assist small to medium-sized companies with their human resource functions in order for management to focus on the core business and to do what they know best. Outsourced employment management also aims to integrate the human resources activities into the mainstream of the business by providing a hands-on approach. We believe that we should add a value to any business we establish ourselves with and be seen as a business partner. Market Info Direct enjoys golf as much as you do. As part of our efforts in business, we understand how important leisure is too. We also know how effective the sport of golf is when it comes to your business and leisure. As a result, we have launched this magazine. This is part of Swingtime Media, a specialist company within our group that informs our clients and readers, and now your clientele, of the developments within the golfing fraternity, developing golfing talent and bringing new tournaments to new courses around the world. While the value of golf has long been recognized as a valuable networking tool in business, the value of golf in the creation of business opportunities and as a supreme media and PR tool has not been practically exploited to its vast potential. To this end, a section of the magazine is devoted to business in golf, where the involvement of great South African business people in golf will be discussed, as well as the role of golf in business. Assisting governmental departments such as the Mauritius Tourism Authority, Market Info Direct applies its efforts to helping attract investors, visitors, holidaymakers and businesses. This joint adventure supplies the parties involved with exposure to avenues within sporting and tourism that would be unattainable should these alliances not have been established, bringing large golfing tournaments to the island, which in turn attract a viewership, opening up tourism opportunities. Fair Acres Hotel is our brainchild that has established the vast experience Market Info Direct has within the hospitality sector. Focusing on client liaison, conferencing and catering, these luxury suites offer the best in relaxation and comfort in the South African hotel industry. Market Info Direct, our business is helping yours to succeed. Choose to live and work in a secure, exclusive holiday destination. Do your business in a flexible and secured, regulated environment. Unlimited business-to-business alliances with multicultural organizations worldwide. Embrace and adopt the sharing of knowledge, expertise and skills to enhance all present and forthcoming Mauritian business people. Become part of the power with participation, ownership, wealth, equity and rewards. Market Info Direct. Our business is helping yours to succeed.
Cette fois, un retour en studio pour accueillir nos invités. Ce sont notamment Dieter Prohn, et sans jeu de mots, un pro de la discipline et actuellement cadre de Market Info Direct, Das Thomas, chairman de Mauritius Telecom, et l'incontournable Billy Narena, champion de golf mauricien et également responsable du programme Swingtime Adopt a Golfer.
Thank you for joining us all, gentlemen. Mr. Thomas, we believe that you are a keen golfer. How did you come to play the sport of golf?
Okay, Rob, thank you very much. It all started in 1990. I was doing an assignment for British American Tobacco in Sierra Leone. It was a 2-week assignment. During the weekend, the then general manager asked me, instead of staying in the hotel room, come along, even though you don't know how to play golf, come along and just learn how to swing the club. So this is how it started in 1990. And immediately after hitting a few balls, I said, why not? And on my return home, I crossed London and I bought half a set of Mizuno club. And I started hitting at the Gymkhana. And Billy, who is here today, was one of those players at the time. And I didn't have any handicap, who accepted to play with me. And he showed me quite a few things.
But Das, what do you most enjoy about playing golf?
There's a number of things while playing golf, I must say. First of all, you forget everything when you play golf. You put all your stress, your work stress, family stress, everything behind you. The second thing is it's a game of patience. And the third thing is that you play against yourself. There's a lot of discipline, self-discipline. And the fourth thing is that you entertain a lot of contacts and you do a lot of networking.
From a business and marketing perspective, telecommunications companies have been some of the biggest sponsors of pro-am competitions and tournaments internationally. Does Mauritius Telecom envisage itself as positioning itself in the Indian Ocean in terms of promoting golf?
I don't know whether it's the leading question, but I believe that why not? Probably it can follow suit. But I must also say that Mauritius Telecom did a few things in terms of golf initiatives. It did sponsor 2 tournaments in Mauritius, one the Gymkhana and one Tamarina. But I do believe that in the months to come, or I would say years to come, if this takes a very big proportion in terms of importance, why not?
Alors Das qui nous parle justement de l'implication des grosses boîtes mauriciennes dans le développement du golf dans le pays. Alors nous allons maintenant écouter justement, avant de revenir avec nos autres invités, Bélina Rena et Dieter Prohn, nous allons justement écouter le point de vue du ministre de la Jeunesse et des Sports, Devan Ritu, sur le développement de cette discipline à Maurice.
J'apprécie cette initiative, cette collaboration entre la station nationale, la MBC, et le Swingtime pour promouvoir le golf à l'île Maurice. C'est un sport qui prend de l'ampleur de jour en jour. Et je dois vous dire, j'approuve cette excellente initiative pour faire découvrir aux Mauriciens cet sport et qui commence à attirer beaucoup de touristes, surtout le golf qui, à part d'être une activité sportive, mais c'est aussi une activité touristique, donc il y a maintenant une nette progression. Bien sûr, c'est la philosophie du ministère et du gouvernement de promouvoir le golf parmi tous les Mauriciens, et donc je pense que c'est aussi le rôle de la Fédération mauricienne du golf. Le ministère, en tant que facilitateur, va jouer pleinement le jeu, donc de vulgariser et de promouvoir et aussi de démocratiser le golf dans tous les coins de l'île Maurice. Le golf sera présent dans les Jeux Olympiques de 2016 au Brésil. Et donc, si d'ici 6 ans, je pense que nous connaissons déjà le potentiel des Mauriciens et nous connaissons aussi le challenge qui se présente devant nous. Et sinon, il y aura beaucoup de Mauriciens qui pratiquent le golf, et donc le ministère, dans son rôle de facilitateur, va tout faire pour pouvoir atteindre cet objectif. D'ailleurs, ce sera le privilège, c'est une fierté pour les golfeurs mauriciens de représenter le pays au niveau des Jeux Olympiques. On a eu une demande de la part de la Fédération mauricienne de golf de trouver un driving range pour les Mauriciens. Donc ça cadre un peu dans la philosophie du gouvernement, du ministère, de démocratiser et de vulgariser le golf. Donc il y a le projet là et on travaille dessus pour pouvoir trouver un moyen, trouver un lieu où les Mauriciens puissent pratiquer le golf. C'est une excellente initiative de la part de Swingtime. Le projet adopte le golf. D'ailleurs, j'encourage ce type de projet, et ça démontre déjà que le privé est un partenaire important pour la promotion du sport à Maurice. Et donc maintenant, c'est aussi un très grand encouragement, un très bon encouragement pour les golfeurs. Peu importe où il est, peu importe son background social, et s'il veut vraiment progresser au niveau du golf, donc il a la possibilité d'être adopté par le Swingtime et ensuite le promouvoir jusqu'à qu'il atteigne d'autres sommets. C'est surtout le rôle de la fédération de promouvoir cette discipline parmi tous les Mauriciens, et nous allons aider la fédération à travers nos moyens pour faire connaître au grand public mauricien c'est quoi le golf et comment ça se joue. Tout doucement, il y aura une école de golf, il y aura des initiatives de la part de la fédération, et le ministère bien sûr va jouer son rôle de facilitateur.
Voilà donc avec nos invités, je vous le rappelle, dans cette première émission sur le golf, l'émission Swingtime, avec donc Bélina Rena, Das Thomas et Dieter Prohn. Other question for our guest?
Well, yes. Mr. Thomas, in your experience, does golf or the sport of golf add value to business networking? I know you touched on it early on, but I'd like to hear some more of your thoughts regarding that.
Indeed, you're right. Indeed, it does add value to business. As I said earlier, while doing your networking, especially if you are at a certain position, you normally talk about business. Mm-hmm. You don't only play golf, because while you're walking, while you're sitting to your colleague next to you in the buggy, you normally talk about business as well. Right. And I must say that based on my own experience, the company I was working before, a major deal was done, a major merger was done on a golf course. So this gives you an indication, and it was a big, big deal that I'm talking about. So yes, it does help a lot in terms of developing the business.
Right.
It adds a lot of value and quite a few. Even on a personal basis, you meet people and you chat about business, and they say, why can't we meet and have lunch, and then we can talk about it in more details.
Right. Thank you.
And I think Dieter can also answer a question on the development of the local golfing industry, Rob.
Well, I'm sure. Dieter, can you explain to us how golf functions in creating sustainability within economic and ecological dynamics?
Well, I'll take it, especially for Mauritius, for instance. Any golf course is a commitment to environment because it's a responsibility to endemicity. The golf courses I have worked during 2.5 years, we only use, say, indigenous plants. There's a lot of wildlife. So from the ecological point of view, it's an added value, and it's part, I would say, of Mauritius being a sustainable island program anyway. From the economical point of view, it needs just development. It needs development, more interest among the locals, and it needs more development in terms of general growth. Right. I give you an example. Singapore is very restricted in size, but still has 30 golf courses. And like Des was saying, a lot of the business is done on the golf course, meaning the general interest must grow, will grow with, say, public access to golf courses, maybe a public driving range, maybe some more golf courses who do special days like sporting days where they have, say, reduced green fees to create more interest in the game.
Alors la personne la plus importante dans le golf, c'est bien sûr d'abord le golfeur, et Billy Narena en sait quelque chose. Vous avez une riche carrière. Alors Billy, pendant cette carrière, vous avez connu beaucoup de choses. D'abord, en débutant, j'imagine quelques obstacles, mais comment avez-vous pu franchir ces obstacles pour arriver au niveau où vous êtes actuellement?
Disons que quand j'ai démarré le golf au Gymkhana, enfin, on pouvait dire qu'on n'avait pas aussi la facilité de jouer comme maintenant, mais quand même, les membres étaient très coopérants. Hein. Déjà, on n'avait pas d'équipement, ils nous passaient leurs équipements le matin, on avait le droit de jouer jusqu'à 8 heures, et ça nous a beaucoup motivés pour pratiquer le golf. Et moi, j'étais toujours ébloui quand je voyais les gens qui jouaient bien au golf. Je me dis, un jour, je jouerai peut-être mieux qu'eux. Alors c'est ça qui m'a beaucoup encouragé. Et déjà maintenant, les meilleurs pros à Maurice, c'était tous des cadets au Gymkhana.
Et comme le disait justement Das, on se bat contre soi-même. Il y a les valeurs que véhicule cette discipline.
Disons que moi, ce que je pourrais dire sur le golf, c'est qu'on pourra faire le même score tous les jours, mais jamais le même coup. Alors c'est ça qui nous encourage à dire, je dois aller jouer demain, pour essayer de faire mieux ce qu'on a fait la veille. Mais c'est ça qui est bien. De toute façon, le golf, c'est un sport où on joue beaucoup avec la tête. Physiquement, pas trop, mais on a besoin d'être très fort dans la tête. Et comme tout le monde sait, il faut être toujours calme, jamais s'exciter sur un golf.
Billy, on a évoqué Golf Tips, qui est d'ailleurs un programme d'une durée de 5 minutes, qui sera diffusé également sur la MBC TV. On peut parler de tips pour ceux qui veulent débuter justement. Sur ce plateau, vous en avez tout plein pour les jeunes Mauriciens qui veulent s'adonner à cette discipline.
Je crois que le plus important, c'est au moins d'essayer une fois. Mais bien sûr, il faudra qu'ils aient la possibilité de chercher un endroit où ils pourront s'entraîner. Mais là, avec notre programme de Adopt et golfeurs, là, les jeunes qu'on a pris, ils seront, j'espère, ils seront des golfeurs très attentifs parce que je vais leur guider, leur donner les conseils qu'il leur faut. Et ils doivent profiter parce qu'à l'époque, nous, on n'avait pas ce genre d'initiative. Moi, j'ai eu la chance de connaître beaucoup de personnes qui m'ont beaucoup aidé, des firmes. Et Das a été le premier artisan de me donner un sponsoring avec sa compagnie où il travaillait. Et ça a démarré en 1992. Et je suis sûr que même à présent, il y a des gens qui veulent aider le golf. Déjà, Swingtime est la preuve.
Das, on that note, just as Billy has mentioned, does Mauritius Telecom specifically recognize and acknowledge the importance of corporate responsibility programs such as the Swingtime Adopt a Golfer program in developing local Mauritian talent?
Very true. Mauritius Telecom does give a lot of importance to the corporate social responsibility. And under the new, let's say, rule, if you want, what the Minister of Finance has put in place in terms of corporate social responsibility, Mauritius Telecom has just launched its foundation. So under this foundation, quite a number of activities which have been approved by the ministry, by the corporate governance, by the corporate social responsibility committee, we are sponsoring quite a number of those activities. And as long as golf will remain under the aegis of being a sport, then there's no problem. And I do believe through a number of activities, Mauritius Telecom is helping a lot in terms of sports.
And from your point of view, Dieter, well, let's say if Mauritius wants to position itself as a premier international golfing destination, what are the pitfalls and obstacles the local golfing industry has to overcome?
Well, basically, Mauritius is a prime golf destination. You can play all year. The climate is just fantastic to grow any golf course. Taking advantage of the sports tourism is always a benefit for everybody. Because if you take the leisure industry in its general, meaning hospitality industry, meaning hotels, the local interest that will grow, and let's say the sports industry, golf is the strongest sport in terms of development. Meaning the leisure industry is growing faster than the industry in general. So if you look at Mauritius, for instance, the hotels with the best occupancy are the hotels actually that have golf courses. So a golf course is always, say, boosting the interest locally and especially for the sports tourism. The sports tourism in the next decade will develop much better than the tourism in general. Countries like China and India have understood. China and India are countries that build 10 courses a year. China has built 400 courses over the last 20 years. So taking advantage of that sport tourism will definitely be a big benefit for Mauritius.
Jonathan and Billy, do you see the things in the same perspective?
Indeed. I think so.
Billy, comment voyez-vous le développement de ce sport, allons dire dans 10 ans ou plus?
Ouais, moi, je pense que, comme a précisé l'éditeur, c'est que bon, tous les hôtels qui ont des golfs, ils ont un taux d'occupation beaucoup plus élevé que les autres hôtels. Mais je pense que dans 10 ans, Maurice sera très connu mondialement, surtout parce qu'on a des superbes golfs à Maurice. Ben, écoutez, merci bien à tous ces promoteurs qui nous donnent des beaux golfs. Mais je peux vous dire qu'on a une bonne publicité de la part des étrangers qui sont venus à Maurice. Et que ce qui est bien à Maurice, c'est que tous les golfs ne se ressemblent pas. Alors déjà, je crois que c'est un atout.
Ouais.
Et aussi des champions qui nous visitent, puisque vous parlez de ce Golf Destination de Mauritius. Il y a des gens incontournables dans le circuit du golf mondial qui nous visitent. Et ça aussi, c'est une preuve que Maurice a sa place dans le Gotha du golf international.
Oui, bien sûr, parce que bon, nous, on avait l'habitude de voir tous ces champions qu'à la télé. Mais maintenant, avec les Open qu'ils ont à l'île Maurice, on a l'occasion de les voir en personne, d'aller les voir jouer. Et c'est ça qui nous motive un peu plus d'essayer de faire mieux dans notre jeu, ou éventuellement les Mauriciens, ils veulent vraiment faire un peu mieux et regarder comment ils jouent. Ils disent maintenant on l'a vu devant nous. Alors on espère qu'un jour on aura le grand Tiger Woods à Maurice. C'est ça le rêve de tous les golfeurs mauriciens.
We cross fingers.
With our finger on the pulse of activity throughout our business sectors, we at Market Info Direct are leaders in dominating the business environment. As specialists, we facilitate all aspects of these sectors with a high standard of professional service. One key, one solution. Market Info Direct. Our business is helping yours to succeed.
Alors j'espère que vous avez pris plaisir à suivre cette première émission de Swingtime Golf Show. Encore une fois, merci à tous nos invités, à tous ceux qui ont collaboré à cette émission. Prochain rendez-vous mardi sur cette même chaîne et aussi vendredi à 20h15 sur la 3 pour Swingtime Adopt des golfeurs. So Rob, the N-word is with you.
Well, thank you very much, Romain. Thank you, viewers, for joining us tonight. We hope to see you again soon in the future and in the upcoming weeks. And we'll also be showcasing some very interesting golfing personalities as well as business personalities talking the business of golf. Join us also in the upcoming weeks on Fridays for a 5-minute retro known as the Adopt a Golfer Golf Tips, providing a showcase for our local developing talent as well as golf tips for the aspiring golfer in Mauritius. Thank you again.